Yeah, she's looking much fatter today. She should be packing back on her weight very soon here. Yes, she's a big girl. Pit Bull Terriers and American Bullies are not the same dog. Besides the American Bully having a close resemblance in appearance to the Pit Bull Terrier, they are not even close to the same dog, guys. The American Bully. The origins of the American Bully. Where does it all start? In the United Kingdom. In the United Kingdom, in the 1800s, we had two breeds that had started the American Bullies. And that is the Old English Bulldog and the Old English Terrier. Old English Bulldogs were used for bull fighting. Not just bulls, bears, bulls, boars. The general population was okay with dog fighting and bull baiting. Actually, just bull baiting. They were okay with bull baiting. Eventually, bull baiting was banned. And breeders in the United Kingdom back then in the 1800s, they had to find a different reason for their dog. And what had happened was they had turned from bullfighting to putting a dog, an English bulldog, into a ring with a bunch of rats. And they would time it, and they would see how many rats that dog killed. Well, that would call for more agile bulldogs. They had taken the Old English Terrier and bred it with the Old English Bulldog to have what we now had known as the Pit and Bull Terrier. Pit and Bull, but to keep it simple, that was our Staffordshire Terrier. That is what people nowadays would call a Staffy. So that Staffy, they ended up not using these dogs just for killing rats, but they put them in the rings with each other and with other dogs. And they dog fought as a gambling event, as entertainment, as a sport for them. They did ban dog fighting back then. I believe it was close to the 1900s or sometime early after that, but they banned it, and these dogs had actually become more adept at other things, at guarding livestock, at hunting, being family members. And they were actually loved back then. There was no animosity towards the Staffordshire Terrier or the Staffy. It was only until later that there was actually a bad name put to the Staffy. The Staffy had made its way to America. And those Staffies that had made it to America were recognized by our dog registries as the American Staffordshire Terrier or American Pit Bull Terrier. Either way you want to call them, that's what we call here the AM Staffy. American Pit Bull, American Staffordshire Terrier, American Staffy. And that is what you're thinking of when you say Pit Bull. And that is not the American Bully. Why did they decide to call the Staffordshire Terriers that came to America American Staffies? Not too sure about that. I do know that the Amstaffs are a little bit different than the Staffordshire Terrier or the regular Staffies. They're a little bit bigger. They have slightly different personalities. But other than that, those are basically the same dog. It wasn't until a decade or two ago that we actually had our first American Bully. And the American Bully was bred to be a more friendlier and bred to be a companionship dog. And although the Amstaff or the Amstaffy could be that, there at the time was a lot of animosity towards pit bulls because there was a lot of media going on about how dangerous these dogs were. But keep in mind that these dogs had turned from dog fighting to family dogs, hunting dogs, guardian dogs, a pretty all-around bout dog in the United Kingdom beforehand. The media is actually what had portrayed the pit bull as bad dogs, and it worked. And people to this day are still very much confused or ignorant to the origins of the Amstaff and to the American Bully, and often get them confused. And it's actually because of this as to why the statistics towards pit bulls and the statistics are skewed in vicious attacks and accidents and whatever happens, because there are multiple breeds that are like the Pit Bull Terrier, and it's definitely including the American Bully. They look like them, fat versions of them. But really, these dogs are what you make of them. It's how you train them, it's how you raise them. But I will not deny that genetics, temperaments, all of that do play roles. So how did we get the American Bully from there? There was a man in the 1990s who had started the American Bully breed. And the way he did it was he had taken an Amstaff bloodline called Razor's Edge. I'm sure many of you have heard of it. And the Gray line. And with those two, he created the first American Bully. And that first American Bully is completely different to what we have today. There are a lot of differences between the American Bully today and the American Bully a decade or two ago. Come out. Get out of there, girl. Go pee. So although the parent breed of the American Bully is the Amstaffs and the regular Staffies and the English Bulldogs and American Bulldog, there's other breeds in the American Bully as well. Again, this is all off the top of my head. I've done lots of research in the past. This is just what I know in the immediate. So if I missed a few things, don't blame me. If I had missaid something, shouldn't be too far off. You can see Bertha is loving on her babies through the cage because she loves them. It's very cute. She's trying to clean up the poop and pee under there, but she can't get to it. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it's a long video, but I just really wanted to share my full thoughts on this topic. And I didn't want to split it up into videos because I wanted everybody who does see this video to get the full knowledge in one sitting. In my personal opinion, the American Bully is the perfect place between a very easy trained dog and a very intermediate training dog.